everything is a symbol for something else that existed when the myths were made. So when the myths were made, an evil entity ruled over the earth, and that means that outsiders ruled over foreign territories. When the myths were made, a good entity ruled in heaven, and that meant that a few paranoid, oppressive, violent people ruled over domestic territories because they were the representatives, right? When the myths were made, the few paranoid, oppressive, violent people were at war with the outsiders, so of course the good entity who rules in heaven was at war with the evil entity who rules over the earth. Everything being a symbol for everything else. So there is a truthiness to it that some people find, oh, wow, this really speaks to me, because that's the reason why. If you're ever wondering, why does this feel like there's some truth to it, that's why. So I disagree with people who say, these pessimistic myths are a delusion. They're not a delusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It comes from valuing truths too much. Valuing truths so much that you choose as your criterion for selecting your myths the ability of the myth to suggest your truths. See what I was trying to say there? I think you got it. If you do that, that's your criterion, then basically people are going to prefer pessimistic myths because they suggest truths about their set of living arrangements, or suggested truths about a certain set of living arrangements. And we can't dismiss the possibility that nowadays there may be some people who would like to see for that set of living arrangements to once again to replace our present set of living arrangements. So they might want to replace the democracy with autocracy, replace a large middle class with psychotic extremes of poverty and wealth, replace a secular pluralistic society with a religious elitist society, and replace freedoms and rights with slaveries and wrongs. We would be remiss if we did not mention this possibility.